look, I'm not really the type of person to pat myself on the back, but look what we got. Look at what we have. Hold on. Hold on. Everybody calm down. Boom. Look at Florida. Florida is a large state. Look at how big this storm is. As of 5 p.m., we have Tropical Storm Debbie. Everybody's like, not a hurricane. No hurricane. Me. If you look here at the 11 a.m. update, tropical depression, tropical storm, tropical storm, tropical storm, tropical storm, tropical storm, tropical storm. If you look at right now, this moment, boom, flip to an H. How early is it going to turn into a hurricane? That's the question. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. I'm Jack Tenney of the JoogSquad, born and raised Florida man. I've lived through every single hurricane since I was born in Florida. I mainly make these videos to try to educate you guys and keep you safe, but I also love hurricanes because I'm a surfer and I like to ride waves. I'll just be your stoked weatherman for the day, and we're going to get right into it. Disclaimer, I am not a weather expert. I am a weather enthusiast. I have to say this for legal reasons. If you want a weather expert, go to the National Hurricane Center. I'm here to form an opinion, just have a discussion, tell you guys what I see and what I think might happen. I've been absolutely right, though. Both videos, the last two videos I made, I was 100% right the whole time. Currently, 40-mile-an-hour winds. It has entered open Gulf waters. If you guys look at the track from yesterday, all the models were basically saying that it was going to smack Tampa Bay directly. Now, Tampa Bay is not even in the cone at all. This is a pretty rare occurrence. Storms don't usually hit north of Tampa Bay. They don't usually brush by this close. Probable wind speed probabilities has completely changed. Everything is completely changed. Like I said, it had the potential to. We're starting to get some wind history. They are finding winds that are tropical storm force winds, and now that this thing's entering the Gulf, I wouldn't be surprised if it turns into a hurricane much faster than any of these models are showing. Like, honestly, I think 5 p.m. on Sunday, we are going to have a hurricane or sooner. They're saying 2 p.m. on Monday is when it's going to turn into a hurricane. I'm predicting this thing is going to start taking shape very quickly, and we're going to see rapid intensification when it's in the open Gulf. Look at it right now. It is huge. It's huge. It's still pretty disorganized, but 24 hours out in the Gulf is going to be interesting. Now, if we go to the windy model, this is where it is right now. Passing right by Tampa Bay. Tomorrow is going to be nuts on the beach. I'm going to be filming everything. I'm going to be surfing first thing in the morning. I'm going to wake up at sunrise. Something I wanted to show you guys too. Look at the feeder bands. Boom, local radar. Massive feeder bands coming through. I'm shooting time lapses currently of this band that's going to run over my house in a couple of minutes. This is nuts. It's getting crazy, guys. It's getting crazy. Don't panic yet. There's no reason to panic ever, actually. Let's see if there's some lightning in these bands. I really wanted to check this out. Yeah, there we go. How's the 24-hour on lightning? Yeah. I love lightningmaps.org. Great website. 24 hours worth of lightning. We do live in one of the lightning capitals of the world, too. So yeah, that's coming through. I'm kind of just getting excited. Here's the rain, the precipitation chances off the Richter scale. We have almost 48 hours of 90% chance of rain, and that's just what happens when it's a hurricane. We're going to go to Tropical Tidbits really quick. I was watching his video earlier. Look at that now. Those were going straight over Tampa Bay. Now it's going straight into the Gulf. 24 hours from now, it's going to be sitting in open water. It is going to spend the next 24 hours going into open water, into some of the warmest water on the planet, in the Gulf of Mexico, where conditions are very favorable for hurricanes. And you guys don't think it's going to be a hurricane? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm a little too stoked. My stoke levels are kind of high right now. I'm getting really excited. I think the waves are going to be really good outside my house. Look, we got a couple popping up into the Category 1. Most of these were showing it being a weak tropical storm yesterday, and a lot of models have now moved up to 55 miles an hour, 10-mile-an-hour bump from what these models are predicting. just a little bit of organization and a little bit of strengthening, I think we're going to see all these models go up. And I think we're going to find ourselves a hurricane. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. I'm talking a lot of shit in this video. When we go to Mike's weather page, he always has everything that you need here. Mike is the man. If you don't watch his weather videos, I recommend it. He's not an expert either. He's the drunk donkey. Look at this radar. This is pretty interesting. Yeah, these bands that are about to cruise past my house are looking pretty insane. Yeah, that is looking like the craziest band that the storm has right now. So I'll have that time lapse in tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video is going to be a lot more of a vlog. I'm obviously going to do an update probably first thing in the morning tomorrow, but I'm going to be filming with my brother. My brothers, my family, we're all going to go out and maybe catch some waves. And we have a really high tide, too. That's going to be really interesting. That could shake things up quite a bit. Sheesh. Big storm starting to blow up. That's a sign of strengthening. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's going to be, I'm pretty sure we're going to have a hurricane in the next 24 hours. It seems like. Only 40-mile-an-hour winds right now, maximum sustained winds, probably have gusts of 60 miles an hour. Lots of rain. Where's the flood map? Peak surge, up to 6 feet. The beach is like a pool of potential rainfall. This is insane. Parts of Savannah, Georgia, 12 to 16 to 20 inches of rain. That is crazy amount of rain. Lots of flooding. We have to watch out for that. I got butterflies, you know. This is quite an event. I try not to freak out. I try to always enjoy every situation, make the best out of a bad situation. It's kind of my motto. I'm a glass half full kind of person. Something else I wanted to touch on besides the fact that anybody that is Cedar Key, Spring Hill, all the way up to Steinhatchee, these surge maps are accurate. Anyone in the orange should very seriously consider getting away from the coastline if you live on the beach. This thing's going to be a rainmaker, like I said. That's going to cause a lot of flooding in a lot of places that did not expect it. You never know when one of these bands is just going to hook straight over your house and dump for hours at a time. I mean, we're showing multiple days of rain, so all the rivers are going to be high. If you're in the Carolinas, heads up. If this thing pushes back out into the Atlantic, you guys are going to have a party up there. Oh, yeah. If this plays out, this is like absolute worst case scenario for the East Coast, for parts of Georgia, South Carolina. Oh, my goodness. Keep an eye on this thing. We're all going to be watching it. I got my eyes peeled. Sorry I don't have much to say. I'm kind of more at awe. We're at the stage that we really just need to keep our eyes on this thing, no matter where you are. If you're in the path of the storm, go to the National Hurricane Center's website, check everything out, read everything, make a calculated decision, be safe. It's always better to be safe than sorry during these storms, but it's looking like it's getting serious. We have an H. And I think that we're going to have one right here. That's my prediction. That's where I'm going to leave it, okay? That's my prediction for the day. I think by 5 p.m. tomorrow, we're going to have a hurricane in the Gulf. And if not, it's going to be right on the cusp. Follow me on Instagram if you guys want more live updates. I'm going to be live streaming on YouTube, hopefully, during this storm. That sounds like fun. We're going to catch some waves. We're going to help out the neighborhood if anybody needs help with anything. I don't think it's going to require my town having to board up, but the Big Bend area, you guys are in for it. One thing that I also didn't say in this video, storms have a tendency to get sucked into the state of Florida quicker than anticipated. So while it did say it was going to hit Tampa Bay 24 hours ago, I wouldn't dismiss the possibility of it hitting just north of Tampa Bay, because it'll have its track and then just all at once it'll take a right-hand turn straight into the state, straight across. So we're going to be watching for all these things. It's going to get exciting over the next 24 hours. Be safe out there. And I will see you either on Instagram or tomorrow morning for another update. Later, guys.